Hi, welcome to Fooby Finance, where we break down complex financial matters and make it as simple as possible. Today we are talking about why you should invest in Nigerian stock this year. A lot of people have asked me that question in emails. Why should I invest in Nigerian stocks now? Well, I'm going to answer that question in the simplest possible way, and that is why I'm going to be using the West African Pidgin English, so that we are not going to be hiding any matter. Everything will be broken down little by little. Let's go into it. The Nigerian stock market right now, they present golden opportunities for investors. The market growth don't they so impressive, and new sectors don't they emerge, that is, they don't they come up. Now the reason why Nigerian stocks should be on your investment radar. Why you go invest in Nigeria? Make I tell you. You know, say some of you with the diaspora don't they ask me this question for consultation sessions and for my emails. And some of you with my Fooby Finance community don't ask me this question, which I answered this past week when I take 3 different stock where I show you how I take invest for this stock and reasons where I take invest for this stock. I go show you those videos even for this video and why you should invest in those kind of stock. Like I usually say, I'm not a financial advisor. However, I use my own personal experience and research to provide answers to questions and educate others. Stick with me, make we see how we go end this video. Number 1 reason, now the economic reform. The Nigerian government don't implement reform in order to stabilize the economy. This reform, they attract both local investors and international investors. The second reason, now high dividend yields. Dividends, they grow fast. So the money they plenty. Everybody won't invest for where money they plenty now. Many Nigerian companies now don't they offer high yields on dividends. They won't pay well so that you will come invest your money. And this one way they do, they make Nigerians invest their money so that they go get regular income from these dividends. But remember, say now when you invest better money, you dey get better dividends too. The third reason, na diversification. If you invest in Nigerian stocks, you go get allowance for diversification. And when your stocks they diversified, it go reduce the risk of your portfolio. The fourth reason, now growth potential. New sectors they emerge, such as technology. We know say tech for Nigeria don't they build well. Renewable energy now another sector where they emerge. And they offer significant growth opportunity. Top performing sector for 2025, they include consumer goods. Companies like Cadbury, Nigerian breweries, don't show very strong performance with the Nigerian Exchange consumer goods. Their index don't rise to 2.89% just this year. The second na industrial goods. This sector don't they experience very steady growth, and it is supported by infrastructural development and increased demand. We know say when demand don't increase, supply go follow, and this will bring more money. Then the third is banking. Banks such as Zenith, Jitco continues to deliver very solid returns, where they make banking sector a very reliable investment option for this economy. It gets strategy where person they take invest for Nigerian stocks. No be say you go just open one app, go pour your money inside. It doesn't work that way. Your first strategy, now research and analysis. You will conduct thorough research on the company where you want to invest in. When you do conduct those research, you check the financial health, the management, and the market position. The second, na long-term perspective. You go take long-term investment approach to ride out market volatility and capitalize on growth. The third, na diversification. So you go spread your investment across various sectors to mitigate your risk. No be say you go pour all your money inside only one stock. No, e get different sectors where they do very well over the years. Now you go put all your money small, just break them and you spread them out. That way your risk level will reduce. So if one stock is not doing that well, the other will be picking up and paying you dividends. The fourth point is to stay informed. Don't just invest and go to sleep. You have to keep abreast of market trends. We get economic indicators and company news to make informed decisions. As promised, I invested in 3 different stocks last week in my Fooby Finance Growth community. Those who were there benefited from knowing why I invested in those stocks. Some of them invested in those stocks and they are happy they did. First is the Zenith Bank stock. The next is Jitco. And the third is UBA. So these 3 companies are in the banking sector. Of course, I have other stocks in other sector, but this time I decided to invest in the banking sector. So here are my reasons, my personal reasons why I did. For Zenith Bank, I went over the last 5 years. Now, what I do if I want to invest in stock? I go check back the trajectory in the last 5 years. And the bank don't really impress me. Aside from the fact that I actually bank with Zenith Bank personally, it don't impress me with the way the dividends have been going. Let me explain. Their profit growth was the first thing I checked. In 2020, their growth after tax was 250 billion. The data is out there. You can check for yourself. In 2024, their profit after tax was 676 billion. Just check the difference between 2020 and 2024. Look at that massive difference. Their compound annual growth rate was 18%. Their share price rose. In January 2020, they paid 20 naira per share. In January 2025, they've paid 50 naira per share. Their compound annual growth rate was 20%. Dividend improvement was very clear. In 2020, their dividend yield was 8%. 2024, their dividend yield had grown to 16%. That is double the dividend yield between 2020 and 2024. So that is why we say it's for long-term investors. It helps for you to study the market. Like now, if you want to sell your stock where you don't invest since 2020 and it is double the price, you can decide to sell it that year where you reach 16%. They get strategic strength. Their capital base grew from 1.5 trillion, that was in 2020, to 2.3 trillion naira in 2024. Their digital transaction jumped to 300%, and that is after rolling out new mobile and online platforms. So you see the growth trajectory I spoke about. In the last 5 years, they have grown and grown so well. So why would you not invest in such stock? Now, why does this matter to me? Zenith Bank has more than doubled its profits. They don't reward their shareholders with rising dividends. Now, why does this matter to me personally? Zenith Bank don't reward their shareholders with rising growth, and they don't deliver 20% annual share increase. That momentum, they very clear. Say this thing, they upward. And that's not the exact reason why I chose Zenith Bank to invest in. The second na the Guaranteed Trust Holding Company, GITCO. They have get their own story of very steady growth over the years. Their revenue growth in 2020 was a total of 450 billion. That is even more than Zenith Bank's. For 2024, it rose to 850 billion. Their compound annual interest is 15%. Their profit growth for 2020 after tax was 280 billion. The 2024 after tax rose to 539 billion. This is in naira. Their compound annual growth was 16%. Their share price also rose. For January 2020, it was 25 naira per share. For January 2025, it was 45 naira per share. The compound annual growth rate was 17%. The dividend itself improved. For 2020, they were paying out dividend of 7%. For 2024, now 13% they pay out. That one is serious money. And they also have strategic strength. They launched their Barry Pay Super app for 2021. The transaction on that app grew 400% by 2024. So between 2021 and 2024, it grew 400%. They acquired pension and asset management business so that they go fit diversify more income. Now, why does this matter to me? GITCO don't show growth for both revenue and profits. They don't double their dividend yield over the years. And they don't transform into a fintech powerhouse in the past 5 years. They see even more upside to their business as their digital ecosystem expand. We all know, say GT Bank, they very, very open to technology. If we consider banks in Nigeria, now one of the banks where they always bring new innovations on technology to our face very quickly. The third, which is United Bank of Africa, UBA, has shown dramatic profit growth and is truly a Pan-African footprint. As a matter of fact, when you're talking about UBA, you would not see it as that bank that is loud. You would see it as a bank for civil servants and for some businesses, right? But let me tell you, these guys are growing. Their revenue growth in 2020 was 500 billion naira. And in 2024, it rose to 900 billion naira. Their compound annual growth rate is 12%. Their growth profit in 2020 was 160 billion after tax. And in 2024, it rose to 607 billion after tax. Look at the massive difference. Their compound annual growth rate is 20% and their share price rose in January 2020 to 15 naira per share. In 2024, they were paying 25 naira per share. Their compound annual growth rate was 10%. Dividend yields also improved. In 2020, they pay 6%, but by 2024, they pay 14% to their shareholders. They even expanded in growth from 18 African countries to 20. That means that they even capture more cross-border trades. They invested for diaspora remittance service. Their remittance income was up to 250%. Why does this matter to me? Because UBA don't combine fastest profit growth with a rising dividend and a broad African reach. Its leadership for cross-border payments make me dey confident say it will continue to grow and do well for our economy, even in years ahead. Now, make we bring them all together. Over the past 5 years, each bank don't show consistent profit growth in the mid-teens or higher. Their dividend yields, they rise steadily, each of them. Their share price don't appreciate solidly. They don't strategically move into digital banking, fintech, or pan-African services. If you invest today, you go step into a growth train that is already moving. You go lock in both attractive dividend income now and strong potential for share price gains over the next 5 years. Now, how do you invest? Open a brokerage account. You go choose reputable brokerage company. Now them go help you facilitate your investments. Try make you understand the regulatory requirements. Go familiarize yourself with the regulatory framework with the govern the Nigerian stock market. The Nigerian exchange don't show resilience. All share index they reach 106,042.57 points. That is as of May 2nd. Just this May 2nd we pass. So it they tell you say they give you correct updates. Market capitalization don't grow up to 66.6 trillion naira. That one shows say investors don't dey confident about the Nigerian stock market. That is, there is increased investor confidence. And anytime you have an increased investor confidence, it means stock will be doing well in that economy. It get key drivers for this growth. That is those ones where they make this growth happen. These ones include consumer goods, industrial products, and banking. Start small. No just carry money put inside stock. Start small. They watch them. As you they watch them, you go they get better at analyzing the stocks, and then you can choose where to invest. I'm not telling you that you cannot invest in global stocks. I have global stocks. But then people have asked, why should I invest in Nigerian stock now? And that is why I'm giving you this answer, because I see that generally people are confused as to where to put their money. So you go gradually increase your investment as you start to gain confidence and experience. Investing in Nigeria this year offers you unique opportunity. With the right strategy and commitment to stay informed, you go feel reach your financial goals. If I've been speaking English for a while, I apologize. Sometimes this thing happens, right? Remember, every investment journey begins with a simple step. Start yours with Fooby Finance Growth Community today. Click the link in my description to join. We give daily tips on investment. We are not financial advisors, but we share our experiences and share our journey with beginners to know exactly where to put their legs and where not to, so that they will not have to get burnt. It is free, so there's nothing stopping you from joining. You can also share this link with others that you like or you care about. They will learn something. Our community spotlight of the week is Taslim Yusuf. Thank you for being a part of the YouTube community. We are grateful. In the past 10 months, you have topped the chart, and we celebrate you today. May goodness, mercy, and God's favor always find you. Thank you so much. If you want to join the Fooby Finance community on YouTube, you can hit the join button. It is just for a token. You will just be supporting my business. Don't forget that we run on consultation. If you want a one-on-one consultation, clarity session, it is very, very affordable. And if you want a DPR's number, it is also very affordable. Just send me an email via foobyfinance@gmail.com. And if you want to join our Fooby Finance Growth Community, that is completely free. It's on WhatsApp, and we'll be doing so many amazing things in this community. So what are you waiting for? If you want business ideas, profitable business ideas, how to make money in Nigeria, finance, business, savings, investments, career option, check my playlist. You'll definitely find something to suit your need. And I would advise you to watch this video next.